Kylian Mbappe, there's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Tchouaméni has got himself a free kick. Rudiger. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. Back into the middle. Rodrigo. Now here's the delivery. Isco. Junior Firpo. Moved on forwards. Isco. Junior Firpo. Amrabat, cross in, looks like a good one. And it's played forward. Mbappe, now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, oh, good spread. Camavinga, oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tchouaméni, Valverde. Played towards the other side. Now it's Camavinga. Alexander, up he goes! Amrabat gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries us. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. And here's and he shoots. Mark Roca, Isco, proves too strong. Tchouaméni
Expects to put the ball in the net, that's what he's paid to do.
Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? Riquelme tries a cross. And the assistant. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Riquelme. Amrabat.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition.
Mbappe has a shot! Junior Firpo. Isco. Oh, played through for the wide man. Riquelme. Valverde. Is onto it in a flash. Anthony. Isco. Out to the left it goes. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Rodrigo. Chance here to counter. Rodrigo forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well manoeuvred, out reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lobbed in behind. Eder Militao. Valverde. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the... Oh, great! Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Here it is, crossed in. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Diego Llorente looks to the other side. And it's Amrabat. And here's Isco. Riquelme. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Riquelme puts the ball in. Referee's given a throw. Riquelme. That is lovely. And it's played into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that has been cleared. Junior Firpo clearly not happy with that. And here's Mbappe! Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Riquelme. Amrabat. Amrabat shifted upfield. That's very neat. Isco. Can he finish? Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's Valverde. He's got away. Isco.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
That could spell trouble. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Riquelme. Isco. Spread out to the left. Junior Firpo. Goes for a shot! Out to the left it goes. And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Amrabat. Anthony. Clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior gets flagged. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe! Mark Roca. Anthony. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Rodrigo. That's starting to look awfully cosy. And they win it back again. Valverde, gently done. Anthony. And he's searching. He's having a shot! And it's played forward. Valverde. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Riquelme. And it's Riquelme. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Eder Militao. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Out to the right. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Amrabat. Now he's off and running. And here's Vinicius Junior. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Junior Firpo. Riquelme. Very nicely done. Amrabat. Isco. Shot a goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Camavinga. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And that is out of play. Llorente. Anthony. Isco. And it's Amrabat. Over to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Isco. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hey.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Anthony. Isco. And the finish! Mbappe. No, again there's no way through. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Chouameni. Valverde. Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Isco aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Isco. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Eder Militao. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. Mark Roca. Isco. Moved on forwards. Courtois sends that a long way. Llorente. Isco. Plays it through. And it's Firpo. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Junior Firpo played out to the left flank. Riquelme. That's good defending, very good defending. And here's Riquelme. Rudiger attempts a clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Chouameni. Valverde. Isco.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He is through here. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. Valverde.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Junior Firpo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Anthony! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Camavinga. Valverde. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Aim forwards. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Chouameni. Rudiger. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Valverde looking to run onto it. Junior Firpo gets it clear. Out for a throw. Eder Militao. Succumbs to the pressure. Amrabat providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Rudiger. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Anthony. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw in. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. That's really well manoeuvred. Mark Roca, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Junior Firpo. A heavy challenge. Riquelme. Riquelme. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Big relief in. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Chouameni. Rudiger forwards and with intent. And here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. He's in chance! Rudiger. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Junior Firpo does well to get it back. Isco. Isco shifted upfield. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Isco, Mark Roca, aim forwards, and it's Isco. Now it's Anthony, and he goes cross-field. And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Anthony really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played into the middle. Isco, delicate ball, and it needs to be expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Rudiger. And back to the keeper they go. Eder Militao. Chouameni. And it's Amrabat. Looking to break at pace. Takes a shot.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's had a crack. And he should have made it 4. Camavinga.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Amrabat does really well to win the ball there. Isco shifted upfield. Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. Clears it away. Rodrigo. Junior Firpo wins the duel this time. And it's Amrabat. Shapes to shoot!
They're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Eder Militao, gently done. Alexander-Arnold. Into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe spread out to the left. Played in. Cleared away. Mark Roca moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Anthony. Can he latch onto this? Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And that has been cleared. Valverde calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw-in. Cuts out the pass. Llorente. Mark Roca. Eder Militao. Aim forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Understand that indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? And he's there to clear it. Mark Roca. Aim forwards. Isco. And it's Isco. Mbappe. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The cross comes. It's a mighty effort! Didn't. Over to the left. Eder Militao chooses to go cross-field. Isco. Llorente. Junior Firpo, forwards and with intent. Riquelme on a charge down the left. And here's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Camavinga. And he's having a shot! And that has been cleared. Good play on the left-hand side here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Riquelme. Isco. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Riquelme. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. swiftly away. That's really well manoeuvred. The cross. Up he goes! Isco.
Well, it's very much the start we expected. There is a sizable gulf in quality between the two sides.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Firpo. Isco. Out to the right. Camavinga, it's a delicate pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a nice ball. He can get that clear. And it's Riquelme. Gone behind for a goal kick. Eder Militao, gently done.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Llorente. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Diego Llorente gets it away. Chouameni. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Diego Llorente clears it away. Well read, the danger is averted. That looks a cracking ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eder Militao. So we're still where we started right now. Played towards the other side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Llorente. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anthony.
Well, for me, Peter, it's kind of possession without penetration now. They have to change tack, they really do.
Riquelme. Amrabat proves just a little bit too strong. Riquelme, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's Riquelme. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crosses it in here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Moved on forwards. Anthony. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looks to the other side. Now it's Riquelme. Junior Firpo. Isco. Junior Firpo. And here's Riquelme. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Tchouameni. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Real chance! Ball is over the line. And that's another throw. Lovely bit of skill. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde with the foul.
To be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. To be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in, surely! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. Out of play for a throw. Played in by Rodrigo. Amrabat. And it's played forward, spread out to the left. Always onto this. Riquelme. Here comes the cross.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodrigo played through into space. Very nicely done. Produces a cross. It's a foul. It could... Alexander-Arnold has overhit that horribly. And it's Valverde. Junior Firpo, either side giving way. It has been tight. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. So what can they make of this? Eder Militao. And here's Mbappe. Isco forwards and with intent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Anthony. Isco. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Ball's played through. No, that's overhit. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Aim forwards. Eder Militao. Great defending, strong and determined. Riquelme. Put paid to a promising move. Valverde. Valverde, gently done. 2 minutes to be added on. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Valverde. Riquelme. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Wins the swing.
Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Rudiger. Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Plenty waiting in the middle. Valverde, there's the delivery. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Junior Firpo shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. Anthony. And it's lofted through here. And he welcomes it in. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold goes short. Shapes to shoot! That's a good run down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodrigo. He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Anthony. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Rodrigo! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo. Junior Firpo. Keeper's got good distance on that. Isco played out to the left flank, and it's Firpo. And that's the keeper's ball. Valverde. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Oh, they could break here. Searching pass he's played there. Isco. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, sweet feet. And he's well positioned here. Played out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Mark Roca. It's a loose ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thinks one through. Camavinga, well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found him in space. Rodrigo, Camavinga. That is lovely. Isco. Chance here to counter. He has found a way through. Valverde. Well read, nice interception. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Camavinga. Mark Roca. Isco. Riquelme. Oh, well measured. Now it's Riquelme. Riquelme! Oh, it's come loose! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That has been knocked clear. Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo. That's a sharp pass. Riquelme looking to get on the end of this. Anthony has another go! Clearly not happy with. He's had a shot! And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Llorente. Diego Llorente, gently done. Isco. Out to the left it goes. Riquelme. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the right, caresses it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Riquelme goes on a run down the left wing. Junior Firpo. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Out for a throw. Now the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And it's Tchouaméni. Proves too strong. Eder Militao has given away a free kick. Llorente. Isco. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Vinicius Junior! And it's played forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Camavinga. That is very well defended. Now it's Anthony. Anthony! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Anthony is offering a wry smile there.
Mark Roca. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cleared without complication. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Ah, such a clever touch. Anthony climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted. That's been won straight back. Mbappe. Rodrigo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Eder Militao. Heading towards a draw here, and that, ahead of the game, was hugely unexpected. And here's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Over to the left. Riquelme.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Anthony. Anthony, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Isco, minutes away from what would be a huge upset.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Calmly anticipates. Camavinga.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Succumbs to the pressure. That's a foul, no two-way. And it's Isco, very much into the last knockings. And here's Anthony. Mbappe. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Llorente. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Valverde particular here.
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Anthony. Isco. That's a cute ball. Riquelme. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's played into the area. Riquelme. Clipped into space. Shot a goal! Oh. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a measured ball. What a throw in. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Isco. Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo, gently done. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Isco. And here's Anthony. Anthony! And for sure, that was... Moved on forwards. Eder Militao. Chouameni forwards and with intent. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Vinicius Junior. Time to deliver. In by Vin. Oh, what a climb! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Firpo. Isco. Out to the right. Gets it away. That's the throw. Isco. And it's played forward. Amrabat.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Camavinga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Played out to the right. Valverde. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's heaved it away. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Valverde. And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Marc Roca. Played towards the other side. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Isco. Amrabat shifted upfield. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's there to clear it. Gets the shot away! Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Camavinga. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marc Roca. And it's Riquelme. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a throw. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Riquelme getting this one clear. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Cross in, looks like a good one. Isco. And they can counter here. Amrabat. Riquelme. Junior Firpo, aim forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Alexander-Arnold goes short. And that has been cleared. Riquelme forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now then, the ball's come loose. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
Little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Played down the flank. Riquelme. Amrabat. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Junior Firpo. Riquelme providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Amrabat have it back and can go again. And it's Amrabat. Oh, this is a... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Isco. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Mbappe spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Denied by... Marc Roca clears it away. He is just caressing the ball. Nicely shaped cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior, probing pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alexander-Arnold. Isco. Llorente. Anthony. Caresses it through. Isco is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that is out of play. It's a quick ball upfield. Isco. Junior Firpo moved on forwards. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Rodrigo towering forward here. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Riquelme. Isco shifted upfield. Riquelme in acres of space out wide. That has found him in acres of space. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Riquelme. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Camavinga. Eder Militao, gently done. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Riquelme. Junior Firpo. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Anthony. Some good work on the right flank here. Swings in across.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Anthony. Looking for a decent ball in. Shot, surely! And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga. Isco. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Isco. And it's Amrabat. Riquelme. Cleared away. And that's a throw-in. He is through here. Played it. He's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Crossed into the box. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Marc Roca. Diego Llorente. Shifted upfield. Amrabat. Riquelme. Junior Firpo. Riquelme. And it's Amrabat. He's in plenty of space here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Camavinga. Eder Militao. Aim forwards. Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Anthony. That's good play. Valverde. Oh, that's a nice ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Over to the left. Riquelme. Riquelme tries a cross. Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Valverde. Vinicius Junior! Climb! Marc Roca. Marc Roca played out to the left flank. And it's Riquelme. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Anthony. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Isco does really well to win the ball there. Amrabat, gently done. Well, played right into his path. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valverde. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Marc Roca gets it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Riquelme. He's in, decent chance! Valverde. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left. Can he deliver? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Anthony. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat wins the duel. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Isco, out to the left it goes. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Llorente. Marc Roca forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found a way through. That has been cut short. Isco spread out to the left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Riquelme. Oh, good ball! Now that's a fine challenge. And he thumps it clear. Amrabat. That's been slipped through. Anthony. Tchouaméni, gently done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found a way through. Diego Llorente shifted upfield. Isco played out towards the right wing. Anthony. And he's picked out the run. There's the header! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Produces a cross. And it's been taken short. Great chance! And the lead stays in. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao. Valverde. Tchouaméni driven forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Isco. Oh, good spread. That is lovely. And he whips it across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna begging. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Camavinga. Muscular approach does pay off here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Riquelme. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack, and it's played forward. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Valverde crosses.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Isco. Nice looking ball. Rudiger getting this one clear and claimed it back swiftly. Amrabat. Isco. Amrabat. Isco. It's Isco!
Isco made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Calmly anticipates. Valverde. And he goes cross-field. Isco. Isco. Anthony. Time added on will be 2 minutes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Here's the chance to cross. Valverde, early ball out from the back. With Rudiger. Vinicius Junior.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Valverde.
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Anthony absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rudiger. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Valverde. And it's... And it's Valverde. Lovely. Mbappe! Diego Llorente with the clearance. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header!
Goal scores, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out to the right. Now it's Isco. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Well timed, excellent interception. Mark Roca. Anthony. And here's Anthony. Over to the left. And here's Riquelme. Nice control. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into the middle. Oh, the clearance is short. Excellent challenge there. It's Isco! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eder Militao. Rudiger. Chouameni, forwards and with intent.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he latch on to this? Riquelme. Valverde. Anthony. And here's Anthony. Amrabat. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Oh, and they...
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Out to the right. Danger averted for now. Now it's Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Shooting chance! Camavinga. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Junior Firpo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now it's Riquelme. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? And it's Isco. Now it's Ant. Gets the shot away! That's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Chouameni. Rodrigo. Camavinga shifted upfield. Isco. Riquelme. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior takes a shot. It's a cut. Mark Roca. Anthony on a strong run down the right. Lobbed in behind. The referee has given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance again. No. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. This might... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Valverde. Rodrigo. Do have a chance to counter here. Rudiger. Muscular approach does pay off here. Anthony proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Riquelme. Amrabat played out to the left flank.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rodrigo Riquelme clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And that's been won straight back. And the shot's on here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Riquelme. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eder Militao. Riquelme, and it's Amrabat. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Eder Militao, gently done. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. Junior Firpo with the clearance. Very nicely done. Riquelme was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the keeper has it. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Amrabat. Isco. Anthony looks to get on the end of this. Valverde. Nice physical challenge. And it's Amrabat. That looks a good ball through. Oh, cracking ball. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Rodrigo. Vinicius shapes to shoot. It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's going for goal. Cleared away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Valverde crosses. No, that's not going to find its target. They've played it short. And that has been clubbed away. Out of play for a throw. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Isco spread out to the left. No way through there. Chouameni. Valverde. Moved on forwards. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Valverde. And it's played forward. Valverde. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Junior Firpo. Isco, aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Firmly met. Chouameni shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior tries a measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. Oh, he's found him in Camavinga! And somehow... Mark Roca. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Eder Militao. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Isco. Mark Roca. Played towards the other side. Riquelme. And it's Firpo. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Riquelme. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is lovely. Out to the left it goes. Looks across and plays it in. Decent chance! Valverde. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Isco shifted upfield. Oh, nice touch. Anthony. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga. Tries a deft little ball. Isco.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Junior Firpo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. So what can they make of this? Isco played out to the left flank. Riquelme providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted, and they can counter here. Now it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And the keeper has it. Now it's Anthony. Amrabat spread out to the left. Played back in, and here's Mbappe. Anthony. Over to the left. And he's got his range wrong there. he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rudiger can get it clear. Mark Roca. And that's a good ball. Out to the left it goes. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Cross goes in there. Too much on that, it's gone out. Mark Roca, aim forwards. Riquelme is onto it in a flash. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mark Roca. And it's Amrabat. Amrabat laid out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. Rodrigo. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Mark Roca. And that is as far as they're going to go. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. Great ball if he can get there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Riquelme. Clipped into space. Deftly away. And that has been cleared. Amrabat. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Rodrigo making good progress on the right-hand side. Camavinga. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Valverde. Rudiger. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, no, again there's no way through. Lovely, now then. Oh, it's come loose. Goes down, but nothing given. Isco forwards and with intent. Anthony. Mark Roca. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Riquelme. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. Valverde. Rudiger, played over towards the opposite flank. Amrabat. Junior Firpo. Isco. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Isco spread out to the left. And he's heaved it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Amrabat shifted upfield. Nature, who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Tchouaméni has got himself a free kick. Rudiger. Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. Back into the middle, Rodrigo, now here's the delivery. Isco, Junior Firpo, moved on forwards. Isco, Junior Firpo. Amrabat. Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tchouaméni, Valverde, played towards the other side. Now it's Camavinga. Alexander, up he goes! Amrabat gets good distance on it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries us. Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. And here's and he shoots! Mark Roca, Isco, proves too strong. Tchouaméni
Expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? Riquelme tries a cross. And the assistant. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Riquelme. Amrabat.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition.
Mbappe has a shot! Junior Firpo. Isco. Oh, played through for the wide man. Riquelme. Valverde. Is onto it in a flash.